Happy Saturday, everyone. I was sitting here in between sessions thinking about how people move through the holiday season. Um, and one of the things that keeps resonating with me is unprocessed childhood trauma. And childhood trauma could look very much like being abandoned, neglected, ignored, feelings of not belonging, feelings of not being enough, feelings of being unsafe in environments that you absolutely had no control of. Going through the holiday season, it is so very imperative to give voice to your little person inside of you. And a lot of people say, well, that kind of sounds strange, but I can tell you that in assigning my clients homework, such as creating a dialogue between themselves and their younger person by writing down their narrative and their feelings and things of that nature, allows you to be released from that past trauma. It is okay for us to sit and say, you know what, that hurt me. Being pushed away hurt me. Being ignored hurt me. Feeling unsafe hurt me. Whatever that hurt looks like. But it's also okay to let your younger self know that they are validated in their feelings and that they no longer have to be tied to the past trauma. We can't go back and change those events in our lives. What we can do and the power that we have is to be able to actually address and confront how we're feeling and then choosing how we're going to empower ourselves in the future. A lot of times when we have unprocessed trauma, we miss the opportunities to actually explore being healthy. We miss the opportunities of letting go so that we can be healthy. I know that there's a school of thought about forgiveness, but listen, here's how I explained it to some clients. Forgiveness is like an anchor that you can pull up when you're ready to set sail, or you can lower when you're ready to kind of dock and sit. If your anchor becomes rusted and the potential for corrosion and breaking off, that could leave you wandering aimlessly in unforgiveness, causing you to have irritability, frustration, anxiety, depression, and a plethora of other unprocessed feelings. Give yourself permission to literally write down those things that traumatized you, how they made you feel, and how from this point forward you can re-empower yourself. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck. Don't do that to yourself. You deserve so much more than being stuck in past experiences where ego has said, you better not tell anybody. You better not let that go. You better do this. You better do that. Listen, give yourself permission for a mental break to release and let go. Let that anchor go. Replace it with a brand new anchor so that as you are moving and navigating through this thing called life, you can raise and lower your anchor as needed with the safety and security of knowing that whenever an anchor becomes rusty, you can change it out. Please be good to yourself. Give your inner child a voice. If you don't have a therapist that you're working with, find one. I'm sorry. My practice is full. I honestly don't have any availability to take on new clients before February, and I think that's mid-February, maybe March. But find a therapist that specializes in trauma care so that you can get the help that you actually need to free yourself, especially going into this holiday season. Please take good care of yourselves. I see you as always. Namaste.